What's up, guys? It's your girl Tay here, and I'm back with another video. And it's just a few things, different things I just want to talk about today. Excuse me, because right now I'm trying to finish this hair because I have places to be today. Well, places to be tonight. Anyway. I just felt in my spirit. I just know I've been on Facebook and just different stuff, and I would see certain people, and I've been there before, and this is just me giving out advice. Is certain people, they think they got to look a certain way to pick up the phone and record. If you ever seen any of my old videos, previous videos, you know sometimes I don't even care. Now I do try to come up there presentable, but I don't like just come up there looking like anything. But you don't have to have a whole full face of makeup. You don't have to have the edges laid, all that stuff like that. Cause sometimes you got a message where you ain't feeling good, you sick, you ain't looking good, your glasses could be broke, your glasses could be crooked, you going through changes and stuff like that. That's not the testimony of your life. Your testimony of your life is the transformation, us seeing that progress. So certain people, I see them hiding behind accounts. They scared to pick up the phone and record because they want to look a certain way. And it's certain things you might want a certain style, this and that, but until you get to that certain style, and how do you think you're gonna get to that certain style at a certain point in your life, or how do you think you're gonna get confident enough to be on camera if every time it's time for you to get in the camera, or God said, hey, record, you scared about how you look? And I think about like people, just to generalize here, like certain people that get surgery, like there's some people that get surgery and they stop, but a lot of people, they keep going because it's something internal going on. So it don't matter what you look like. For now, you like, oh, I gotta go get my hair done, I gotta go get the edges laid, I gotta go do this, I gotta do that. And it's like, babes, it's always gonna be something. It's always gonna be something. Now it's gonna be, oh, you got your hair done, but now your leave out sticking out. Now you can't record. Oh man, your skin breaking out. You got a pimple. Oh man, the eyebrows not done. You see me? I don't care. You feel like, anyway, cause I got a message I got to say. I got a message that got to get out there. And by the time I done posted and all that stuff, let me get it. By the time, they done posted, I done posted and stuff like that, people want to talk, I already done did that, this how I look in real life. I'm stopped. And I'm doing both, two things at one time, because I'm really trying to get to where I need to go. But y'all, it's certain things like being presentable. You don't want to look crazy, but pick up that phone and record. And right now, you know what? While I'm here and I got half a head done, and shout out to me, to my new video about to come out. I got to edit it and do all the stuff I need to do. But y'all, these are my yarn braids that I just did. I got the video coming out. And so this is like a $3 hairstyle. Of course, it takes skill and stuff like that. But how much the yarn costs is what it cost me. $3. I know a lot of y'all with this economy and stuff like that, it's hitting them pockets. It's hitting them pockets. And you gonna have to learn some new skills. The same way you gonna have to learn how to eat at home when you used to eating out, but the economy gets a little tough, you gonna have to learn how to do your own hair. So you wanna learn how to do your own hair, I got videos coming out for you. And guess what? My hair, if y'all see my other videos, my hair was about that short. So if I could do my own hair and you have hair longer than that, I don't wanna hear no excuses. Cause once you do it one time, you can do it 2 times, and once you do it 2 times, you can do it 3 times, and once you can do it 3 times, you can do it some more times, and after that, you know what you're doing. So I'm gonna need for y'all to pick up some new skills Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And right now, I guess I'll say this in this video because I had recorded another video, but I did not upload it, so I'll just say it in this one. I'm gonna challenge a lot of you guys from this day forward, from November or whenever you're watching this, 30 days from now, what I need you to do, and this is what God told me to do, and this is how I became way more comfortable and confident on camera, but comfortable recording, is God said, Tasia, pick up your phone and record yourself talking about anything. It could be any message. You could talk about hair. Most time you want to stick to God, but still talk about anything. And do not upload it. Do not upload it. Just get comfortable with the camera and just talk in front of the camera and your message. It wasn't even 30 days later. Within that, God said, all right, now post it. Some people, you might have to go the whole 30 days. Some people, you probably going to be way ready before 30 days. Do not be that one of those people that sit there and focus on, what if it's a week and God tell me to upload? What if after these 30 days I'm going to have to upload? It's like, me, I've been a quiet introvert majority of my life. And one thing I would say is I might not want to talk in front of a lot of people, in front of a group of people. One thing I didn't mind doing, which some people found weird, which people would assume that I was scared to get up and talk in front of people or present. I was like, no, I love to present. I don't mind getting out there talking about a PowerPoint. Say, hey, so with this slide, you know, this, and that, so and so. I know what I'm talking about because I came prepared. If you don't prepare, if you don't change your mindset or perspective, or it depends on your mindset and perspective. So when most people were quiet, or some people, they were very talkative, but every time they would go up to the front and present, they would get scared because their mindset was, what are people thinking about me? Me, I was like, most of the time when I had to present, it was for a grade. So I was like, babes, I'm trying to get me a good grade. All I got to do is go up there to say what's on the slide. Don't just be like this. So this and that, this and that. Know what's on the slide. Know the information. Already have it prepared. Maybe have some note cards. Come prepared. Afterwards, some of them, they might have a few questions. They answer those questions. Don't be sitting there wondering what people think, because, well, I used to watch people go and present, and I'm just like, it don't matter if you the most extroverted person, got 53 million friends. When it comes to giving a presentation, you might not be the best at it because you don't know what you're doing. And number two, your mindset and what you go out there saying. So it's like, it don't matter if the people love me, if the audience love me. Every room you in, the audience ain't gonna like you. Every room you in and every situation, don't mean everybody gonna like you and what you do and what you have to say. So you have to go based off of, you have to make sure your mindset is right. You need to come in prepared and have your own perspective, strategy. So my strategy was, number one, at that time, I'm gonna get a good grade, but number two, focus. I have information that I need to talk about. I have information and value that I need to share with others. So what is my information? What is my value? I know my value. I know what I came here to talk about. So I'm going to be knowledgeable on that topic. So I'm going to read up whatever information I need, whether it's statistics, facts, or whatever you need. Go ahead and do the homework so you know what you're talking about. You go out there and you don't know what you're talking about. Of course you're going to be insecure. Of course you're not going to be confident because you don't know what you're talking about. But if you go out there, you come prepared, and you have an idea of what you're talking about, to the point where if somebody does ask questions, even with me not even liking at that time talking to people, and sometimes that would throw me off. Then the first time people asked me questions, that threw me off, and then afterwards I was like, okay, that's not happening again. Next time I'm going to come prepared. And how I prepared was, I wrote down whatever questions I could possibly think of that someone asked. I said, if I was unknowledgeable in this area and I didn't know anything, or just period, some people like to ask questions just to throw you off. What would I ask? What would I talk about? if it's related to the topic. Now, if it's unrelated to the topic, we ain't got time for that. We ain't about to answer them questions. But if it's related to the topic and you know what you're talking about, have those questions prepared so you can answer those questions. Got 2 more left. When you go up to the front, don't be like looking at everybody's face like, okay, my mindset is with me giving my presentation, I need people to connect with me. So I'm going to stare at you for a few seconds. I'm going to stare at you for a few seconds. I'm going to stare at you for a few seconds. I ain't going to sit up in there and just stare at the person just like this. If you care about what somebody thinks and somebody's in the crowd like this, you're going to probably get nervous. Especially if you're someone who's already anxious. You're like, oh my gosh, they don't like what I got to say. Like, I don't care. Who up in here want to learn? Okay, let me talk to you then. Sometimes, like I said, you might have a message. You might be someone that came in from another church, someone that came in from somewhere else where, like I said, the message might not be well received. And sometimes when you start off in the hardest rooms, it makes everything else so much easier because you started off in the hardest room. I remember with me working in sales, they used to always start us off with the hardest calls and sales calls, because after that, you work with the hardest of the hardest sales calls. Then you could pretty much, the easy ones, you most definitely gonna get a sale on that. So prepare, change your mindset, renew your mind. Renew your mind. Renew your mind, like make sure your perspective is right. Make sure you have the right perspective. Make sure you're focused on the right things. When you go up to the front, if you want to be a good presenter, a great leader, but a good presenter, and say what needed to be said, your mindset, I'm telling you what your mindset can't be. And I know some people don't like the word can't, but let me tell you what your mindset don't need to be. Your mindset don't need to be focused on what everybody else thinks. You should not care what they think. Now, if you're trying to change your thinking and change the way they think in that manner, then it's not, oh, what do you think about me? It's, are they getting this message? Are they hearing me? Baby girl, unfold those arms. Baby boy, fix that face. Because I need you to get this message. Listen to what I'm saying here. I ain't come here for no reason. I don't care whether you like what I got to say or not. That ain't what... Excuse me, I done stepped out the camera. But this say I heal dry places. And I was born to make it rain. Hold on, let me get my... what's the name? Woo! Excuse me, y'all. Let me do this real quick. Got to seal those ends. But back to like what I was saying. It's what you focus on. I remember this past, I think it was last week, I went to like a business seminar. And it's not about the seminar, but I remember going to seminars years before I even had business clothes and the white button down, the white collared shirt. So I went in a lot of places looking unprepared, even though I wasn't the presenter. And sometimes you come in those rooms and you have imposter syndrome. Some people, they can come in there with just some jeans and t-shirt and fit in. Other people, they ain't gonna be the case. This time I came in, weeks before God had told me, I had 2 white button downs, white collared shirts. And God said, start wearing that shirt. So I started wearing that shirt. So when I came to this seminar, I looked like I belonged in the room. Before, I ain't looked like I belonged in the room. I love the information. I was willing to invest, do what I needed to do. But I ain't look like I fit in the room. And every room you're not going to fit in. But sometimes you really do need to have the uniform, the right uniform. Sometimes you need to have the right attire. If it's game day and whatever on sport it is, if it's football, you could look like a football player. But imagine everybody else got on their helmet and their padding, and you ain't got on nothing. How long you think you gonna last in that football game? It might be your last football game, depending on who you playing. Come prepared. Come prepared. It's a lot of places I go, and if we talking about business, then I could talk about business, cause God stands on that business for real. A lot of places in business, you got to know what type of room you walking in. You got to, let me start doing this real quick. You got to know who in the room. Don't trust every business suit. Don't trust everybody in a business suit. You might be talking to the devil. You might be about to sign a deal with the devil. You don't want to do that. Certain stuff, you think, like some people, they see somebody in a business suit, they automatically think that they have millions and millions or thousands and thousands of dollars, and they could have $0 in their bank account and are betting on you to get a sale so they can finally eat and get some commission and finally eat a McDouble. You don't know that person. You don't know everything about them, but because your mindset, when you walk in these rooms, when you have imposter syndrome, like people like to call it, and you walk in these rooms and you're focused on things that you don't need to be focused on, and your perspective is at a lower level, not with God and how God needs you to be, you're going to be distracted with, dang, everybody has on a business suit except for me. Dang, everyone's confident except for me. Dang, and it's not even true. Dang, everyone knows, like they just fit in. I just don't. Dang. And it's like, sis bro, get it together. Get it together. Change your mindset. Change your mindset. Because if you don't change your mindset gonna take you out of every room, even the rooms that you do fit in. How you gonna sit there and say, because, okay, yeah, you're the only one in the room without a business suit or one of the main ones. That don't mean you don't deserve to be in the room. If it's a business investment, your money is just good as anyone else. If you have the right information and the right connections, your connections and information is just as good as anyone else's. But you're sitting here with your mindset thinking about one thing that it shouldn't even be focused on. And you're going to take yourself out of the rooms that you need to be in. Sometimes you come in a room because you meant to change it. I've been in rooms with everybody in a business suit, except for the new people. And let me tell you, the way them people had to work hard for that money, I sat with people that made triple what they made, and none of them wore business suits. And I stepped in this room, and everybody has on a business suit. They're like, ho, 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 ho. And all that ego and all that stuff. I'm just like, some rooms, it ain't about the suit. It ain't about the outer appearance. Oh, so-and-so, she always look like this, or she got this type of car, or when she record, she got her own little section, she got her own backdrop. So what if you ain't got a backdrop? You got a good message, don't you? If you got a good message, then you got everything you need. You got the right heart. It came from God, didn't it? God told you to do it right. Then what you talking about? And on that note right there, I'm gonna leave it right there. If God told you to do it, and God told you to record, what you up there contemplating for? You worry about how you look, babe. You might look worse if you keep being disobedient to God. God say, record that video, do this and that. And you out there telling God, no, I can't do it. They gonna eat me up. So, this and that. Yeah. So they gonna talk about you. They gonna say, oh, they might just do that. Her leave out look crazy. How she was just smoking and drinking 3 months ago, the last time I saw her. Now she out here talking and and talking about God. Just the way I'm doing it, babes. If you're here for that, make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.